name's Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. I'm going to do something a little different today. We're going to do an unboxing. I got something in the Amazon delivery department, and then I'm going to do something different at the end. I was having trouble the other day kneading something. I was trying to make the pie crust, and I was having some trouble with my hands. So then I saw somebody making bread, and I thought, I wish I could do that. And then I saw another person making bread, and they weren't using the big kitchen-made things, and they weren't doing a lot by hand. They had a mixer, a hand mixer, that had these dough hooks on it, and they were mixing it with those dough hooks. So I went on Amazon, and my hope is that I will be able to make some homemade bread this way. So I got this new mixer. So this is exciting for me. I don't know, I get very excited about kitchen gadgets or appliances and things like that. So, my goodness. Along with this, we also got the gift that we had got for Finn. It came today as well. So, for his birthday, he's got a birthday coming. Oh, this is heavy. Okay, I will put this on the floor, and this is what we have. It's a Yizvik. I've never heard of this Yizvik. Bill asked me what brand it is, and I said, oh, I thought it was, I forget what I said. I said something, but I certainly didn't say Yizvik. Anyway, and it comes with regular beaters and these dough hooks. It says circulation cooling, 350 watts pure copper motor, 1 key eject button, and 5 speeds. Well, they make it sound good, so let's hope it is. Steps to use. Line the egg stick with the jack. Push hard until you hear a click sound. Installation is complete. The flour hook needs to be distinguished between left and right to be inserted correctly. Oh, okay, so there's a left and right. Eject button after you press the eject button to pop the stick. Speeds 1 and 2 is dough, 2 and 3 is batters and eggs, 4 and 5 is butter and cream. Okay. Hope you got a book because I won't remember all that. So. Let's see. It's green. Oh no, it's not. I thought it was green. Okay. What do we got here? This. Oh, isn't that, it's got a holder for the beaters. Well, that makes it worth the $30. Actually, what did I pay for this? Could you look it up on my Amazon there and see how much I paid for it? Do you know how to do that? No. Okay. I will tell you later in the video. I'll check what I paid for it. I think it was maybe $35 or something. Right, so I got 2 regular beaters and 2 dough hooks and a machine. Ooh, that's a fancy looking machine too. I like that.
I thought it looked more like a drinking mug.
Look like a drinking mug? Well, I think it's going to have a hard time holding water, but it might froth the water up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. We'll put the beaters in and then we'll turn it on and we'll see how fast it goes.
Long enough cord.
Yeah. Oh, I got it tied in a knot. That's not a good idea. All right, now.
It doesn't stop the electricity if it's tied in a knot.
Now, how with the dough hooks do we distinguish between left and right? I don't know.
Hold the dough hook up. I want to see something. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter.
No, they look the same. Okay, we'll be right back. I'm going to read the book. I'm back. I went and checked. It was $27.63 or $26.37. $26.27, under $30. Okay, and I read about how to do these. It said that these go in just until they click. Of course, before I use them, I will be going and washing everything, but I just wanted to see if they want to work. No, it didn't click in, so let's try it the other way. Well, okay, let's try the dough hooks first. Now the dough hooks, it says this one with this little metal thing on it has to go into the larger of the two holes, which is this one. And this one goes into the smaller of the two holes. And it clipped in right away. So obviously, I just didn't know what I was doing on the other one. All right, let's put this in here. And we'll try. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, I went to it. There's 5 speeds and I went past 2 at a time, but that was all the way up there, so. 1. There's 5. Wow. That's really powerful. Okay, now I don't want to have, oh, there's a light on there. I don't want to have it plugged in while I have this other beater. So.
You said there was a light on the top?
Yeah, it's like a blue light that lit up.
Oh.
All right, so now I wonder if there's a way of, well, if I could figure out how they go in, I should mark them somehow. There, that one goes in there. The large one goes in easiest. Maybe I have to put the small one in first. Small one went in easy. Good heavens.
Try to ring the beater.
The beater, this?
Yeah.
There. Okay, now. That was just a little bit more finicky than the dough hooks. The dough hooks went in right easy. Okay. Wow, that's excellent.
Let's see the blue light at the top. Oh yeah.
Okay, now it says to eject them. Go like that. All right, so that's a new mixer. We'll see if it helps me out. I'll go over and wash it all, but I'm going to just do something else. Instead of telling a story today, I've got notes here. And instead of telling a story, I've been talking and updating everybody about my dad. So I'm going to show a few pictures of Dad, and I'm going to just go over about 10 or 11 years, just with a couple of pictures so that you can see who I'm talking about. The first picture that I'm going to show you is going to be a picture, I think I've shown it once before. My brothers and myself, we were in Abbotsford. It was the year that my mom passed away, but this was before she passed away. I was out there for a year. So both my brothers, Gary and Grant, and myself were in their house in Abbotsford. So it was approximately 11 years ago. It was in the year 2010, I believe. So I'm going to just insert that picture here. Now for the next picture, Dad always wanted to be a helper. He didn't know what he was doing in the kitchen, for sure. He didn't know what he was doing in the kitchen, but he would always help Mom. And when there was a big dinner to be had or done or whatever, Dad just pitched in and did whatever Mom told him to do. And he did it well. Well, anyway, this next picture shows him in the kitchen. He was helping my mom out. And all I can say is, love the apron. Now the next one is going to show, my dad had a very dry sense of humor. He could be very funny. He could be very funny, but he didn't crack a joke very often. So when he did, it seemed even funnier than anything else. Well, he came out to visit me in Bridgewater in Nova Scotia. And on my couch, I had, like everybody else, had a blanket on the back of my couch. But my blanket had a picture on it So when nobody was around, my dad looks at the blanket and decides he's going to cover himself with the blanket, and where the face of the animal is where his head is, and he sat on the couch and waited for one of us to come in and discover him. So I discovered him with my camera. Now this next picture, Claudine went out to BC to visit, and at the house where they're all living now, that's where she was visiting. And out on the back veranda, they went out, it was a nice day, they went out to visit, and they snapped a picture. So in this picture, you're going to see, I think on the left-hand side, you'll see just sort of half of Claudine's face, and then you'll see my dad, who was sitting in the chair on the veranda, and then you'll see my brother Gary just being himself Gary. He's a cut-up, and he's doing it here. And now we're getting up closer to regular time. About 3 years ago, just before all this craziness in the world started, they came out for a visit, which I'm so thankful for, because they wouldn't have been able to visit any time after that. So they came out to visit. They were here, I think, 3 days. It was a hard trip on Dad because, you know, he was quite an age, but he traveled well and he came out and visited. So I've got a set with 3 pictures. And the first one is Claudine and Grandpa. This is in my apartment, so you'll recognize things. Claudine and Grandpa. The next one is my dad and myself. I was considerably heavier than I am now. And the last one was Gary sitting in the apartment here. So I'll show you those ones. And now we're up to present day. So I told you the other day, my brother took a picture of my dad at the rehab facility and he sent it to me. Dad is feeling much better. This picture does not show that he's feeling much better, but it is an accurate portrayal of how he is doing. And so I want to enclose that picture now, and I want to thank everybody for all the prayers for our family. And I want to say I really appreciate that everybody did that for us and that we're doing just fine now. And Dad will find a proper facility and he will be well looked after. And I thank my brother for looking after him as much as he has already. We'll see you all tomorrow.